Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tina Marie, and today I'm excited to do a review of new products of Lisa Eldridge just because I'm a fan of all her makeup products, and I'm also a fan of hers just because she's all into the artistry and history about makeup, and she just takes the artistry of makeup to another level. She really likes to make people look beautiful as they are, but yet enhance what they have already with makeup and not create a different person with makeup. And I just love the whole concept that she has when it comes to like the beauty and fashion industry. I think she's an amazing artist, and that's why I'm also a fan of her products, because most of her products have quality, but also they give you that enhancement in your skin, and the colors that she chooses and that she gets herself involved when she's in the laboratory creating all these lip shades and eyeshadow shades and even foundation. I feel like she puts a lot of thought into it because she really loves what she does, and you can totally tell when it comes to seeing all her artistry in pictures and models and even in her products. And I like the way that she's also inclusive in everything that she does when it comes to age, when it comes to choosing models, when it comes to like skin color, undertones, and all that jazz. It's just like she's just in all of that, and I appreciate that as an artist myself because I am a person that's dedicated in the artistry, and I also am an art major, and I just love the fact that people can just like get in so of the concept of art and all that. So without digressing anymore, I'm going to get into all that. And also I'm going to put a side note that I'm still battling my eye problem, and that's the reason why you're not going to see a lot of eye makeup in my videos for a while. My problem is not getting any better, and I am going to have a third opinion with a different doctor, and they're ready to refer me to someone, and she is well experienced when it comes to eye disease and all that. And I am a little bit devastated, I'm a little sad, but doing videos and content makes me really happy for all of you guys, and that's why I'm here, and I can't let you guys down, especially with the new products that Lisa Eldridge just released. So I have two bags that she actually gave out for free when she released at midnight, her new foundation, which is the enhancement tint. I first got this bag with all the products I ordered, but then when I had like not a change of heart, but when I wanted to order more things from her line, I got the new bag, and this is a very nice one. This is like kind of like that texture of jeans, and I like it because it kind of brings me back to the 90s. And this one she chose the fabric. I forgot the name of the fabric that she calls this, but I love the design because it reminds me of Art Deco, and I am a fan of that era where it's like very 1940s, 1930s, around that era, and it's just very classy, and I like it. And I kind of got lucky that I got this bag first because it was like the last round of like gifts that she was getting with this bag, and then right now she's just currently giving this one. So with no further ado, I'm going to talk about what's inside. So these came in the mail with all my products inside my bag, so I'm going to show you what I bought. So I'm going to put on my glasses so I'm able to see what I'm reading, and then I'll take them off so that I can be swatching all the stuff that I purchased. So right here I have 4 lip shades of her new line, and these are called Sculpt Shade Lip Pencils, and these are said to be more softer and more blurring in the effect that it gives on your lips to create that natural look. And I got the shades, oops, sorry. So I got the shade in 0N. I don't think you guys can see it right here, but I'll just say the name of it, 0N. Then I have 1N, and then I got 1C, and then I got 2C. So I got the shades that usually go with olive skin, especially if you're light to medium undertone. And I understand that it's kind of problematic to kind of get something that's flattering and that doesn't lean too warm or too pinky in the sense of how undertones pull off, especially with lip colors. Also, I did order lip lipstick. Sorry, I'm trying to close the little box. So I got Velvet Muse, and I got Velvet Affair, and then I got Velvet Fawn, and I got Le Mepris, and I'm gonna do some swatches on my hand. Now in my other bag, I got the skin enhancement, which is called enhancement tint seamless skin, and this is in the color T5. And I know a lot of my viewers requested me to do swatches as soon as possible because they wanted to see the color of this shade, because this is an olive undertone, and there's a lot of people that have olive skin, and there's a lot of makeup lines that don't offer that. And I know Lisa Eldridge, she's very considerate of a lot of people who have olive skin, and she does have more shades with olive when it comes to her foundation. And I'm going to show you guys the two foundations that I have from her line that are especially for like that light olive skin tones. So right here, I have the shade 9.5. This one is an olive, true olive undertone foundation. This is more for the light skin ladies out there. I am not fair skin, but I am light. And my skin tends to lean a little bit more on the olive side, but I am like olive cool or olive neutral. And it's really, really hard to match me because I'm like a rare case of that olive neutral tone where I'm almost kind of like in that brownish tint shade in the olive range. And then I have shade 9. Why do I have two foundations? The reason is because the shade 9 was the first olive foundation that she released in her line, and this one is an olive neutral shade. So this one can lean a little bit more on the pinky cool side. So I suggest if you're more of that olive warm side, you should go for the 9.5. Now this one, I really do like. Both of them look seamless on me because they're not very green, but they're also not very warm leaning, and they're not very like, they're just very neutral olive. It's just hard to explain. You just have to like try them out. And she does have like those little cards that she offers with samples of different shades of foundation, and that's how I tested out first. Like, I got a sample of that when I bought a lipstick, and they're for free, and so I did that. And then that's when I decided I was shade 9. And then when she took out 9.5 last year, I decided I wanted to purchase that to test it out, and both are very nice matches. So this one's kind of a perfect match for me. This one I love, but it does come across a little bit on the pinky side. So if you guys are wondering, so that you can have a reference of the T5 that I have here, you know, keep watching so that you guys can see that. I'm going to be swatching these two on my neck right now. So I'm going to start off with the number 9, and I'm going to put the lighting a little bit more up so you guys can see it. And I'm going to put it here on my hand, shade 9 on her foundation. And I'm just going to swatch it right here on my face so that you guys can see that. And then I am going to do shade 9.5. And this one's a tad greener, but ever so slightly. So I'm going to put that here. So I'm going to turn my face, and you're going to see this one slightly greener and this one slightly neutral olive, but you can't really tell this one has that green shade as much. I don't know. Which one do you guys like? For myself, I honestly like both. But now I am going to be doing this side with the Lisa Eldridge new seamless skin enhancing tint on my face, and that way you guys can see the shading. So I'm going to open this up, and this is going to be my first impression because I haven't even tried it. So this one looks like this. This is 1 fluid ounce, and she said to shake it to mix in all the skincare and also the tinted color in here that is mixed in. So you have to shake it so that it's even. And believe it or not, this has the same amount. They're both 1 ounce. This one's heavier because it's glass, and obviously the shape of it is very deceiving. This one looks like it has more, but honestly these two have the same amount. And this one feels much lighter because obviously this is plastic. And I like how ergonomic this is, just because it's very comfortable to hold. There's a downside with this one. This one you have to really be conscious of how to lay it down when you put it in your vanity, because you know we're used to laying it flat so you could break it. So be careful with that. And then this one's much easier. This one's flat here, and it's like easier to lie down. But even if you flip it on this side, you're not going to have a problem with it like rolling over. So that's what I like about this one. So moving on, I am going to be swatching this on my left side to show you the color of this one. Now, seeing it from my hand, this one leans more dead on neutral grayish. So this one's the 9.5 right here. This one is the number 9 on her foundation, and this one is the enhancement tint. So see how this one lies in between these two? Like, this is more grayish. I feel like that's super neutral, super perfect. I feel like this one's the color of my skin, and I feel like this one's going to be perfect for my skin tone because look, it vanished. Like, I didn't even rub it in completely, and look how it matches my skin. And look on this side, you can still see how these two show up a little bit. And obviously I didn't blend it. I mean, it still would work. But this one, it's dead on neutral, like olive. Like, it's not super green. It's not super pink. It's not super yellow. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's like a perfect light brown color. And that's my skin tone. Wow. Okay, so I am going to apply this all over my face. So I'm going to remove this all off, and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back here. I cleaned my face. So we're going to go back, shake it, and I am going to apply it here on my hand first. And she said 2 dots. So I don't know what she means by 2 dots. I don't know if it's pea size or dime size, but I just did a 1 dime size first, and I'm going to dot it on both of my side of my face and my forehead. A little bit down here to start off. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush, and this is in Became Beauty 109. So it looks like this, and it's kind of like angled and flat. And I really like this because you could get into all the angles of your face and spread it out evenly, even under your eyes. It's perfect for concealer and all that. So I love how it gives you that very natural finish. Like, I'm going to take a mirror because I have this eye problem that's not letting me see clearly. So this looks like my skin, but in a healthy version, like with that glow, with that evenness. Like, I don't have much redness, but I have redness like on the side of my nose. And I can see that it really evened it out really, really fast. And I might need a little bit more on my forehead because I didn't have enough for my forehead. I think the 1 drop just went on both sides of my cheek and my nose, but I might need another drop for my forehead. So that would be my 2nd drop for my forehead. So I'm going to do that. So I'm taking a dime size of the product on my hand. So it looks like this. And then I am going to apply it directly. Tap, tap, tap. And I feel like I still have a lot of products. I'm going to put it underneath my eyes because you said you could do that, like to give that coverage under your eyes. And whatever's left, I'm going to apply it all over. So we'll see how this looks. So far, for me personally, I feel like this is more than enough to use every day. And I have redness too, a little bit on my forehead, especially like where my eyebrows are, like that area. I feel like I have a lot of redness. Now I'm going to apply the last dot, or the last product that I have here on my hand. And wow, I really like the finish. Looks like I got a facial or something. It's pretty even. See? It kind of looks like I have like medium coverage because I don't have problems with a lot of hyperpigmentation. Just a little bit right here, but that was for my pregnancy from 2 years ago. But other than that, I like the coverage. I do have right here a little bit of a freckle and one right here, as you can see, but I don't mind that. Kind of like my skin to look like skin, but obviously you want to make it look a little bit more even on the color, and I think this is giving that. Wow, look at my skin. It looks healthy, like that radiance that doesn't look like you're greasy or have like that oily skin finish. This is more like, wow, I had a vacation and I went to a spa, and it's giving that vibe, which I really like. Yeah. So if you have light olive skin like me, or light neutral, this is such a beautiful shade. It doesn't lean pink, it doesn't lean yellow, it doesn't lean peach, it doesn't lean even green. It leans perfectly neutral, centered, with no specific clarity of the undertone. It's just very beautiful for that light or even light to medium skin tones who have that very olive or neutral strange undertone like me. So I do suggest trying that out. It's very beautiful. And also I have combination skin. I have oily on my T-zone, which is my forehead, and right here where my nose is at, and on the side of my cheek right here. That's where I get really oily. And I feel like this one is kind of like, it dries down very like a natural finish. Like, I'm not saying like dewy, because I've seen other people use this that have dry skin, and to them it leans like a satin to almost matte finish. And with me, I feel like it leans more of that natural radiant finish. So it depends on your skin type. So I personally am liking the finish. I don't think it's completely, how should I explain it? It's not a medium coverage, but it's also not a very sheer coverage. I feel like it leans between a borderline of like light finish to medium finish. And it is buildable because I did apply the 2 dots or drops that she said that you should do to cover your whole face. But I'm going to try to build it up, and so that you guys can see if it is buildable. So I'm just going to apply another dime size, and I'm going to do maybe on this area where I usually like to have a little bit more coverage. Wow, it did cover my freckle, which was brown. that you saw a while ago. So I say it is buildable coverage. This could build to a nice light medium coverage. Wow, that's beautiful. See, I love her products. They're so beautiful. And it doesn't look cakey at all. It looks like you still look like you have my skin, but better and perfected. Yeah, this is definitely a buildable tinted moisturizer. And I think it's very beautiful and flattering. I love it. And right now that I'm sick and I have all these health problems right now, this looks very beautiful in spite of that. What do you guys think? And this, I'm going to post the pricing below. Actually, I'm going to look it up and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back with the cost. So the foundation of Lisa Eldridge, which is Seamless Skin Foundation right here, this retails for $61. And her Seamless Tint Enhancement, this one retails for $49. And it says right here, this is a fresh, luminous, light coverage tint in a feel-good formulation of 78% skincare ingredients that replenishes and gives that healthy, plump looking skin. So honestly, I can say, wow, those claims really deliver because look how my skin looks. I also like her foundation, and I'm going to go back here on the website so we can read the difference. But from what I know from using her foundation, it is a skin finish, which kind of means it's in the satin finish. And I really, really like it just because I have combination to oily skin, and I feel like her foundation lasts longer on me, especially on this zone, looking a little bit more matte. And I'm here looking it up, and it's going to take a little while to upload to see what type of features it has. Okay, so it says it right here that her foundation is a soft focus, seamless skin-like finish that is lightweight, long wear, skin-friendly formulation, customizable to medium coverage with maximum of 12 hours in 43 shades. She has a lot of undertones as well. She has the cool tone, warm tone, olive tone, and neutral tone, which I think is fabulous and it's very inclusive. Now, going back to her seamless skin, she has right here, let's see how many shades she says that she has. So it's uploading, and sorry if I take a little longer than usual, but I'm trying to see how many shades does she have. If not, I'm going to have to read it. Okay, it says right here, available in 18 shades. However, I'm going to click on it to see and show you all the shades. So her lightest shade is going to be T1, and T1 has neutral rosy tones. Now her darkest shade is going to be in the shade T18, and this one is also in the neutral undertone, but I can really appreciate the darkness of the foundation and how inclusive this is. Now this looks more of a cool neutral leaning undertone, and it's very beautiful that she has all these undertones. And I feel like you know, since it's a tint, I feel like there you could stretch it out a little bit with a lot of undertones. But she also mentioned that she made this tinted moisturizer more of the neutral leaning, in spite of the fact that she claims to have a little bit on the rosy, warm side or neutral side, etc. She said that she tried to make all of them dead on neutral so that it could be more flattering on the skin, because usually tinted moisturizers will lean always on the warm side, kind of creating that tan look, and she didn't want that. She said that for her, the reason why tinted moisturizers should be created is to enhance your skin that you have in the moment, and not so much of like creating a different type of undertone in your skin, but more like perfecting what you have. And I really love that about what she has done with this product, because I did notice that this is very true to that statement. Even if this is an olive undertone, I felt like this is like straight out neutral brown. Like if you take white drops and you put it on a brown taupe shade, that is the shade. And this is my shade of skin where I don't have like a defined undertone, and it's beautiful and I highly recommend it. So moving on from that, I am going to be talking about her lip liners and the lipsticks I bought. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I already contoured and I already applied finishing powder on my skin, just to create a little bit more of that matte finish on my face, especially because I am oily and I want this to last a little longer. But right now I'm going to be talking about her lip liner shades, and this one is in the shade 0N, and I am going to apply it on my lips. And this is such a beautiful shade. I'm going to get actually a mirror so I could see a little bit better. And this one's very neutral, And I like how it doesn't lean like too warm or too pink, because usually like neutral lip liners lean a little bit more on the end of warm or cool. And look how beautiful this is. This reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. And I do have that one. So I'm going to show you guys how that one looks. I'm going to swatch it right here. So this one is 0N. 0N from Lisa Eldridge. And now we're going to do the Iconic Nude, which is this one. I'm going to apply it next to it. And this is almost like a similar shade, but Lisa Eldridge 0N is more slightly neutral pink, but this is more of a beigey pink. And this one's more of a neutral pink. Beige and neutral pink. But it's ever so slightly. You know, I like these too. Like, I feel like I did a good job on choosing the color because those are the colors that I really, really love. So I'm going to put that aside. And then I also have Hourglass Exposure 1. And I'm going to put it on the side of Charlotte Tilbury. And I see this one's a little bit more on the warmer side. This one's a little bit warmer. It's not picking up on camera. But the lightness is similar to Lisa Eldridge 0N. But yeah, you can see how these are in the similar like family of shades. So yeah, how beautiful is that? I love it. And it also, this one also comes with let me see. Let me rip this up because it's very hard to get it out. And I have to rip the whole box of the lip liner, but it has a sharpener and it's stuck on the top. And I tried removing them from all of the boxes, but it's really stuck in between. But it comes like this and it has a little thing where you could clean it up, and it's just very luxe. And I really like that about Lisa Eldridge. She thinks about all those details. Now I'm going to move on to the next shades that I have, and I'll be right back. All right, so now to my next one. This is 2N. And actually, sorry, this is not 2N. This is 1N. And I am going to put on my lips so that you guys can see how this one looks. Oh, wow. This one's so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is like a 90s lip color. Wow. Wow, I love these shades. I don't think I have anything like this. Wow, this is such a beautiful color. And this color, I'm going to swatch it on my hand so we can talk about the shade. So this one leans a very neutral, but it looks kind of like a cinnamon color, but not so brick and warm. Not like that brick red. This is more like a neutral pink brown. And it's flattering. I like it. And I could picture using a very like light pink lipstick on this, or maybe like the shade Fawn. I have the shade Fawn. I have Le Mepris, and I have Velvet Affair. Velvet Affair might be dark, and Velvet Muse. So maybe I could do one side Velvet Fawn. I'm going to show the beautiful packaging of this lipstick. So they look like this, and then they have her logo with the L for Lisa and the lips with the little mold that she has. And this is the beautiful lipstick. And it has cross-hatching texture, which kind of emphasizes the matte finish of the lipstick. Now I'm going to apply it on my lips, and this is Velvet Fawn. And these are very pigmented. They're very comfortable, and it gives you that satin finish. Look how beautiful that looks. And obviously I would do a little bit of contour on my lips with a lip liner and blend it all out like that. But look how beautiful that looks on its own. Very, very nice, right? That combo. So that was 2N with Velvet Fawn. Yeah, with, oh, not 2N. I keep forgetting this is 1N and Velvet Fawn. So these two create this beautiful lip combo. Now I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to remove this, and I'll be right back. For my next lip liner, this is going to be 1C, and this one's more of that pinky shade, and this one's more of that soft mid-tone lip shade of color, and it's pink. This one kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury. Um, what's the name of it? I forgot. I'm back. Sorry. So this reminds me of Pillow Talk. This one's very, very like that muted mid-tone pink. And let me just finish up. And I'm not doing this perfect because I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. But look how pretty that looks. This looks like my lip, but better. Now this one, I would do it with a pinky lip tone, maybe Le Mepris. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do swatches with Pillow Talk and the number 1C from Lisa Eldridge. So let me do Le Mepris, because this one is such a beautiful peachy nude color. And this is not her velvet finish lipsticks. These are more of the creamy, lustrous, sheer lipsticks, but they're still high pigmented. So, and I love the finish of this one. Kind of reminds me so much of the YSL the candy lipsticks. I have one right here. Let me show you. This one right here, the Candy Glaze. This one, oh, that's one of my favorite finishes. And let me just apply it. And this is such a beautiful lip color to combine with this lip tone, with this lip liner tone, sorry. So it's peachy, but the lip liner that is like that pinky cool muted undertone just creates a perfect combination with this. It just kind of balances out the warm tones in this lipstick. But this finish, it's from the texture of the lipstick, is more smooth because it emphasizes the type of texture it's going to give you versus the True Velvet lipsticks, which are more cross-hatch and more textured. See, this one's more textured, and this one's more like that smooth, shiny finish. You see? That's really cool how she does that. Like trying to emphasize the texture of the lipstick. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. But wait, before I forget, I am going to be doing the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner right here. So I'm going to do that first. And then I am going to be doing the 1C from Lisa Eldridge. So wow, these are almost perfect matches. But the only difference is that Lisa Eldridge is more like softer and lighter. So this is Lisa Eldridge on my left-hand side right here. So this one's more muted and this one's more pigmented from Charlotte Tilbury. And this is Pillow Talk and this is 1C. Yeah, 1C from Lisa Eldridge. But it's beautiful. I love it. I love Lisa Eldridge colors that she chose. So now, before I forget, just a side note, and sorry about this if I'm like digressing a little bit. But right now I got reminded that the, I think it's N1 from Lisa Eldridge reminds me Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever. That one is similar to this one, but this one's much more muted as well, and it's beautiful. So if you like that one, you will definitely like Lisa Eldridge 1N. So okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to remove this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I am going to be swatching to see. And this one is a darker cool tone lip color. And I forgot to mention that she has all the undertones. So she has the neutrals, she has the cools, and she has the warms. And she has, I believe it's 4 cool tones, 3 neutrals, and 3 warm shades of lip colors. So there's a lot to select. So, and also they retail for $28, just before I forget. So now for the last one, I'm going to shade it in. This is such a beautiful color too. It's almost like a neutral berry, but slightly brown color. And what I notice about her new lip liners, these are very muted, but it's very flattering in a lot of skin tones. Look how beautiful this one looks. I really like this one too. But honestly, my favorite of all of them, I think it's going to be N1, just because that gives me the 90 vibes, and it kind of is nostalgic to me because I was like, you know, a teen in the 90s. So that's nostalgic to me. But now I'm going to pair this up with Velvet Muse, and then I'm going to do Velvet Affair to finish off my look. So let's see how this one looks. Velvet Muse. And I have a lot of her lipsticks. I believe I have 21 lipsticks of her line, but this one is also velvety. And I don't know if you guys can pick that up in the camera, but I do have a short video that shows the texture of these lipsticks. But now let me apply it. Wow. This lip liner is a perfect match for this lipstick. Wow, that's so beautiful. I like it. What do you guys think? That's such a beautiful color. It's so hard to choose which one's my favorite. So this is 2C paired up with Muse. Wow, that is beautiful. If you have this one, if you purchased it, better try it with Velvet Muse. Now to do my last one, I have to see how that lip color looks. So I'm going to remove this. And, oh yeah, I forgot my swatching. I have to swatch that last one. So it was 2C. So 2C on my hand is a brown deep neutral color, and it's like this. So beautiful. All right, so let's look at Velvet Affair, and I want to see the shade before I even figure out which lip liner I'm gonna end up using, because this is gonna be my final look. So this one's a more deeper, warmer tone. And let's see, I'm thinking maybe we can do the shade 2C again. Let's do 2C. So I'm going to apply 2C. That's 2C, so it's a little bit deeper. And we're going to do Velvet Affair. Let's see how that looks. Wow, that is so pretty too. And you know what? She has deeper shades. Deeper shades of the lip liner. And I'm thinking maybe I should have gotten a dark brown color to kind of contour with this shade. But I wasn't sure how this one was going to look on me. This one leans a little bit warmer, so maybe the cool tone is perfect for this. Or maybe even a brown shade like this one. This one is Queen Collector by One Size. And I believe Lisa Eldridge has a shade like that, but I think it's 3N. That's the shade I'm looking at right now. So either 3N, which is like a neutral color, which is, I'll show you. It's just the internet's kind of slow. Which is this shade. That would have been perfect. Or maybe the shade 3W. Let's see, this one looks like, I don't know, maybe this one's softer. And I don't know if it'll pull warmer on me too, like this lipstick. So that's the problem with olive skin. Some things are going to pull off warm if they're not dead neutral. So I'm going to try Queen Collector. And I'm going to contour. With it. All right, so now I am going to blend it out just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the look, and I actually like it. So yeah, I might end up getting a darker shade from Lisa Eldridge. I'm thinking 3C or 3N, and this is so beautiful. I love this lip combo, and it actually neutralized the lip color. And in camera, you can't really tell because light's usually a little bit warmer, but it did neutralize the look, and I really like it. So yeah, and just for a final tip, I am going to do my blush. These are liquid blushes from e.l.f. and this is in the shade, let's see, it says right here, I can't read it. Oh my gosh, it's so small. It says going orange. So this is an orange shade, and this one is in, let's see if I can see the shade. So this is Very Well. So this is more of a cool muted tone, and this is a bright warm tone. So I'm going to mix these in to create that perfect neutralized blush. And I like doing that for olive skin. So I'm giving you guys this extra pro tip. If you're trying to create that very complex, beautiful color that goes with olive skin tones. So I did almost equal parts of the shade. So I'm going to show you guys in dime size. And then I'm going to mix them in to create this very neutral undertone of blush. And I'm tapping it. First I mix it in like this, and then I tap it so the color mixes in completely. And then after that, I'm going to apply it on my cheek. So I'm going to remove my glasses, and I'm going to apply a dot here and a dot here. And that's all you need to start off first. So I'm going to do this side. Add a little bit more. If you need a little bit more, do so. Okay, and then pat it in. Don't blend it like streaking it, because then you're going to get patches. So this is the color, as you can see. And then the other side, I'm just going to add another bit more. All right, so this is the shade. It looks very neutral. It's very flattering on olive skin tone because it doesn't pull off too warm or too cool. It's just very dead in the middle. And it's perfect. I'm going to put on my glasses to show you. Even with the lip combo, it looks very, very beautiful. So yeah, I do highly recommend Lisa Eldridge makeup products, especially her new products. Remember, this is T5, and that one's very beautiful for olive neutral skins. And her lipsticks and lip liners are just amazing, especially her new lip liners compared to her regular lip liners. These are her original ones. These are more pigmented, they're more waxy, they're more heavy. And the new ones, these are more blendable. These are also long wearing, and they're more neutral and muted, and they're very flattering on anybody. And I feel like she needed neutral tones in her line. And the packaging, it's still the same amount. It's just that this one looks longer, just because I feel like it might start from here, as you can see. And the difference is these two little caps are different to emphasize the difference. And yeah, so that's the difference, and they both retail for $28, and you should check out more of her shades. And thank you guys for following me. I'll keep you guys updated with my health problem, and I hope things go well, because that kind of like makes me feel a little bit sad. But I'll keep you guys updated on that in a different video. But thank you guys for watching and for supporting my channel. God bless, and happy Easter.